Hi, welcome to Why We Complain, where we complain so you don't have to. I'm your host, Shlomo.
And I'm Smiley of Humpalot.
Today we're going to be talking about smartphones versus dumb phones. Well, what kind of phone do you have?
I have an iPhone 3G, not the highest model, but meh.
I have a Hawaii Ascend from Cricket. Now you see, smartphones today are actually not very wonderful. You sit on them, you cause a little bit of damage to them, they're done. You got to get a brand new phone.
And also, I mean, the whole unlocking in your pocket when it's supposed to be activated by human touch and no other kind of touch. I mean, they really need to upgrade the technology on that. I mean, really, a whole relaunch on smartphones.
You remember these days when you had a closable phone that pretty much stayed locked, didn't have to worry about it calling anybody, didn't have to worry about it, breaking randomly.
Yeah, but those days are dead and gone, and now we're stuck with these things.
Well, I don't know how many times I've dropped one of my old phones that looked very similar to this. I was able to pick it right up. People drop it in the toilet sometimes, and they work. You drop an iPhone in the toilet, guess what? You're screwed.
Yeah, that's a waste of $60. I remember having a flip phone like that, and I mean, it had some drawbacks, like you couldn't get cool apps, or some of them you couldn't get on YouTube, but it was better in a good number of ways. Like, A, it wouldn't be texting people in your pocket.
Yeah.
I mean, what happened earlier today? One letter text to your phone.
Twice.
Courtesy of my pocket.
Well, at the same time, look, you've got iPhone, which has over 10,000 apps, and
Not many of them really do anything, but...
But, I mean, all it is to me is a portable video game player.
Or a portable computer that lacks a lot of features that make computers.
And about music. That's about it.
Yeah, I do enjoy my iPod function. Jailbait.
What?
That's right. You know what I'm talking about. Jailbait.
Please elaborate.
Well, there's a growing detriment to society, and a lot of it attributed to growth hormones in our beef and our food in general. But the overwhelming number of 12 and 13-year-old girls who are starting to develop faster and faster and faster, it's becoming a growing epidemic. I mean, a lot of guys that try to pick up on these girls aren't even sex offenders, aren't even pedophiles, don't even know that the girl's underage.
So the overdevelopment of jailbait in today's society.
Pretty freaking much.
Well, I mean, we walk around down here, where you live, and you walk right outside and you see 12, 13-year-olds walking around in a
belly shirt and like short shorts.
A bikini top. You might as well walk around in just a laced bra.
I mean, pretty much. But I mean, considering where I live, well,
it's bad when you actually look at a female and expect them to be a woman, but they're a little girl. You're like, damn. Oh my God, she's with daddy.
But I mean, it's like kind of scary because you'll get to meet this. Say like you're out with your friends and you meet this chick, right? She seems cool, she seems straight and everything. Next thing you know, you check her ID, she's 14. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Sorry. It's really today. It's just really bad. You can't find somebody your own age and actually sit here and be like, oh, blah blah blah. You end up finding out that they're a little bit too young.
Or they're the type of girl that will straight lie about their age, even present a fake ID and everything, because this kind of stuff happens. I mean, it's a twisted world out there. And then you come to find out later on, after the cops have been called on you and everything. This actually recently happened to a friend of mine who's actually serving time for something similar that happened to him along this vein last year.
That sucks.
Yeah. The girl pretty much ruined his life forever.
Yeah, he's done. He's
toast.
See, now my issue is in the military. While I was in, you're walking around base, and you see these, young women walking around in, the shortest of shorts and the smallest of shirts, showing everything that they possibly can. You get caught looking at them, you're done. Your career is over, because that could be some general's little daughter, and it's not our fault that we look.
I mean, men are going to be men.
I'm not saying that you looking trashy, trampy, anything like that is a bad thing. But if you're under the age of 18 and you don't want somebody to look, don't fucking dress that way.
I mean, seriously, not only are you making yourself and your age range look bad, but I mean, you're just presenting problems and trouble for not only yourself, but for others who might unwittingly try to hit on you. Unbeknownst to them, you being underage.
So if you look like this,
I mean,
you're just causing a lot of trouble for yourself.
I mean, and a lot of people want to blame the media. A lot of people want to blame this and blame that. No, it's not the media. It's not pop culture. Okay, well, maybe it's pop culture a little bit. But it's more so the parents. I mean, you gotta think of the parents of these girls. I mean, they let them go out in freaking belly shirts that come, like, right under their breasts. And freaking...
Or lack thereof.
Hey, and with the overdevelopment going on, they've
true.
got breasts, man. They've got breasts. I mean, I think it's unnatural for a 13-year-old to have a 22-year-old's rack myself.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I remember a time when, 12, 13 years old meant puberty, and you were just starting to see developments.
Yeah.
Maybe as early as 10 or 11. But they were subtle, they were minute. I mean, it usually just started with a growth spurt.
Yeah, growth spurt's where you hit it.
Nowadays, I mean, you got teenage girls who are going on, trying to look like Britney Spears, Lady Gaga, and whoever the freak else. I mean...
Wrong. All wrong.
I'd like some fries with that.
No, because you get my order wrong every damn time.
Yeah, that's right. We're talking about fast food orders. And how the people that work at these fast food restaurants half the time don't have the brains in them to get their orders right. Or they just don't care.
Or they are just too stupid to either, 1, read the ticket, 2, ask you again if your order is correct, and 3, double check your order before they shove it out the window and say, "Have a nice day."
I mean, most of these people, they're getting paid like, what, $7.15 an hour? I mean, what do they care?
At least minimum wage, but Jesus, it's customer service. You're there to serve the customer.
Yeah.
Or how about this? You go in the same day, every day, same time every day, order the same damn thing, and they get the same thing wrong every time.
Yeah. I mean, if I were the manager of one of these places, I think it would call for a faculty overhaul, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Or
boot the bastards!
Well, there's somebody who's currently working at a fast food restaurant who they are trying to say, okay, well, you got the order wrong, so you're going to have to give them I think it was a $25 gift card out of your paycheck, and was going to withhold said person's paycheck until they paid that off, which is illegal to begin with, but they're getting away with it. Yeah. I mean, it's just minor things like that. Fast food used to be fast. Now you have to sit one car length ahead of you as they get the next person's order out, just because they're waiting on fries.
Or waiting on, a drink order gotten wrong.
I didn't want ice in this. This is diet.
Or better yet, here's another fast food problem that people encounter every so often. The people that go to these fast food restaurants and then order everything fattening on the menu. Then order a Diet Coke because they're trying to watch their weight.
They,
Why?
Well, if you like our show,
Rate, subscribe. This way.
whatever the button is.
Yeah, you know what to click. You know where to comment. comment it. You know you want to.
Also, if you want to send in your own, complaints, your own video complaints, we may even air you on the very next show.
Yeah.
So, everyone, keep complaining. Wait, no, that's our job.
Yeah.
So, keep at it, keep watching, and we'll see you next week.